So when you look at yourself, what would you say you need to improve when you're dealing with the opposite gender?
Nothing.
Shit, I don't think there's any flaws. I don't really have any
Nothing
flaws.
to improve.
What I need to improve?
Yes.
Probably his timing.
But your timing or his timing?
His timing.
No, it's about you though.
Oh,
you
what
need
do I
to.
need to
Yeah, what
improve?
do you need to improve?
I don't know.
You see how she jumped straight to you?
Noticing a lot of females wonder why dudes don't try to holler at them anymore. It's not because you're ugly or anything like that. It's just that shit has become so difficult. Back in the day, the worst thing we had to worry about was getting rejected. Nowadays, we got to worry about getting screenshot, called thirsty, and the worst of them all, getting a video of us getting rejected, put on the internet. Funny thing about the females who like to screenshot and call you thirsty is when the screenshot is coming from a text message conversation that y'all had. How thirsty can I possibly be if I already have your number? Y'all never fail to mention that he's thirsty, but y'all always fail to mention how he got your number.
Men aren't leaving the
first
dating
reason
scene
why
because
men
they're
went away
broke
for
or
good
average, they're stepping
is the
back
way modern women
because of the
reject
way
men.
modern women reject
It is
them.
a sport for them.
For some women, rejection
Now,
has
this is
become a
not because
sport,
all these men are
turning
broke
down
or
men who
average
aren't
men.
earning six
They are
figures or
doing
don't
good
have
for
the height of an
themselves.
NBA player.
But because these men are
Gone
not
are the
earning
days
six
when women
figures
look for responsible
and not the
men who
height
could
of
be good
NBA
partners
players.
and fathers. Now,
Gone are the days when
it's all
women
about the
rejected
superficial,
men
the flashy
because
lifestyle
they
and the
looked
big paycheck.
irresponsible and might
Modern
not be the
women
best
often go for
option
rich
her
men
and
who
the
show
children.
little interest in them,
But
and if
now,
given the chance, they
women
might even reject their own
responsible men
fathers if they were in their
because they
mother's
don't make
place.
600 grand a year.
Disrespecting and rejecting men has
Now,
become common,
women
even
go
when
for
all the
rich
man
men
does is ask for
who
a
don't
name or
seem to
number.
care about them.
The men
If
most
modern women
entangled
got
in
a
this
chance,
mess are those
they'd
considered
reject
average by
their
modern
fathers
standards.
if they were
The
in their
immediate
mama's
response
place.
from some women to these men
They
is often one of
disrespect and
disrespect.
reject men. Just
It's
for trying to
frustrating
talk
and
to them
infuriating
like,
to see that
just
women who are
asking for
quick
a
to
name
reject
or
men are
maybe a
not
number.
necessarily the best versions
The
of
men who
themselves,
get tangled
but are
up in this
products of a
mess the
culture
most
that
are
values
the ones
superficial
modern women
traits
see
over
as average.
genuine qualities.
Every time a man who
This
isn't their
attitude
type
has driven
approaches
men
them,
to walk away,
their first
seeking
reaction is
respect and
disrespect.
recognition elsewhere.
Men are now at a point to where they're walking away and they don't mind being alone. Y'all have messed it up. Women, a lot of us have messed it up. And like I said, even surprisingly to me, like, I was noticing and seeing so many men, like, I desire family. I desire commitment. I desire marriage. I desire to have a woman. I want to provide for a woman, take care of a family. Like, men have been wanting that. But now you're starting to see more and more men become more and more comfortable with the idea of not having any of that, because men are valuing and desiring their peace over everything else.
Today's dating world is practically non-existent for men. Many have checked out for good, leaving without a second thought. The horror stories are everywhere, and modern women's values regarding proper relationships and family are utterly worthless. Men are no longer interested in dating because it offers them nothing but headaches and heart aches. Once bold in expressing dissatisfaction and comparing men, modern women have driven men to their breaking point. Men's self-esteem has been battered, and the prevalence of unremorseful cheating has left many feeling there is no benefit to pursuing relationships. It's no wonder men have decided to walk away. Men have discovered that staying and complaining changes nothing, but leaving silently sends a powerful message. As men start going away for good, women are realizing what they've lost and are scrambling to keep the few who still hope to find an angel among the corruption of modern women. It's clear the modern dating scene has failed men, and they've decided it's time to prioritize their happiness and well-being.
Want to know why most good men remain single, myself included? It's because all of us have had times in our life where we're doing perfectly fine on our own. We're financially set, we're living life on our own, we don't need anybody. But they happen to come into our life, make us feel like maybe this is the one time that she's gonna make me feel special. Say things like, you're a catch, you're my dream man, you're so this, you're so that, I can't believe I found you, I can't believe I'm so lucky to have you in my life. Only to do what? To push him out of your life and act like strangers. The same thing you were before you met. So why even bother me? Why even bother that man? Why? Good men, like myself, it's not that we can't get a woman, it's because every time we try, we're shown exactly why we're better off alone. And instead, these women want to go after the guy that doesn't want them. And then they complain about why they're hurting and why he hurts them. A guy either wants you or he doesn't. There's no middle ground. You're not going to change a man's mind. You're not going to. All you're doing is wasting your time. But if you want to do that, that's on you. In the meantime, if you have a good man in your life, don't let him go, or you might regret it for the rest of your life. Don't believe me? Fine. That's on you.
The saying goes, 2 heads are better than 1, but it seems modern women have left the chat when it comes to genuine partnership. A man could be thriving on his own, and a woman might step into his life, causing him to start from scratch. Too often, women leave men in worse shape than when they met them, not just financially but also with emotional scars. While he's trying to make her the happiest woman, she might be plotting to make him homeless. Men are walking away because these women don't prioritize giving men the peace they need. One of a man's major needs is peace and respect. But many modern women seem incapable of providing that. They don't care about a man's needs, they're selfish and want to be in places where they can take without giving. Men have realized they're not non-profit entities meant to serve without reciprocation. The modern woman's lifestyle and attitude often resemble a parasitic relationship more than a partnership or sacrifice. Men are done. They've woken up to the realization that a relationship should be a mutual exchange, not a one-sided drain on their resources and well-being.
What are you bringing to this so-called table?
Me, for myself, I work a 9 to 5. I'm a single mother. I take care of my kid. I pay my own bills.
But that's everything that you do for yourself. What are you bringing to the table as far as a relationship?
You're an adult. Everything you listed is you just being a human adult. So I expect you to be independent. Just like I'm independent, Ace is independent, Jules is independent. We do everything for ourselves. Like a lot of women's personality trait is that I'm strong, independent, and don't need no man. Of course, that's not showing me anything that you could offer a long-term successful relationship.
Not all men are guilty of the things women accuse us of, like cheating, not caring, or ignoring them. Think about this, there are women out there with 0 skills, no wifely traits, can't cook, can't raise decent kids, yet they have the audacity to think they're perfect 10s and deserve high-value men. And let me tell you, there are tons of these women. They think their only advantage is their body, and these so-called high-value men see right through it. They know none of these women can be wifey material, but these women just keep flocking to them. And these guys, well, they keep playing along. Then, after a couple of years of chasing after these chads, when they finally get dumped for a traditional woman, they start screaming all over the internet that all men are cheaters. Meanwhile, there are decent men out there who would stick by them and take care of them. But no, these women don't want them because they're not big earners or they're not 6 feet tall. It's infuriating.
For a living.
I don't work.
So what do you do during the day?
Nothing.
You don't want to work?
No.
So you're just living off of his child support?
I am. And we live with our mother.
And you're proud of that?
Well, we were living with him, and I was a stay-at-home mom. He made the income.
But you can work now, right?
I can, but...
No, but you can go get a job, right?
I could, but I'm not going to. My rent's free, my food is free. My mom's the homeowner. We don't have to pay nothing.
Who covers health insurance?
I do.
What I'm going to do is give you credit, actually. Bring your child support down.
Down?
Monthly, yes, slightly. It's still expensive. $1,093 a month.
That's it?
Well, it would be more if you get a job.
He would pay more if I got a job?
No, it would be more for the child if you got a job.
How is a man expected to stay with a woman who embodies such a mindset? This is the exact attitude many modern women have. Even if it isn't always openly displayed,
this road leads to
they don't
the
care about
same
men, are
destination,
lazy and
the
irresponsible,
courthouse,
yet still
where the
expect to
argument
attract
remains
high-value
the same.
partners. Men, when faced with this reality, ask themselves crucial questions. If considering marriage or a serious relationship, they wonder what kind of children would this woman raise? What benefits does the man get from having her as a wife? These questions heavily influence men to walk away from dating and the idea of marriage altogether. It's shocking how many women adopt this attitude once they settle down, discarding their feminist costumes. The man is left with a liability who can't even offer a proper meal or good sex. Men are waking up to this reality and choosing to protect their well-being by avoiding these one-sided relationships. What are your thoughts? Share them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future uploads.